Finally, that time of year again where Jamaaliday season is upon us and we get new daily items every day on Animaljam Classic. Jamaaliday Gift Stand is returning once again, the little gift stand that you'll see appearing all over the game, not in just Jamal Township, this is actually all over the map. Every day we see new items appear, all costing how much the date is. So for example, an item being sold on the 5th of December will cost 5 gems. However, Animaljam has kind of been following a trend over the past recent years with these, and that is by re-releasing items that weren't accessible, whether it be unreleased items, or just re-releasing items that aren't obtainable anymore, like promo items. You can't buy them anymore, so I guess that's why Animaljam did re-release a bunch of those. And unfortunately, I got spoiled at some of the items. I didn't see all of them though, so you're gonna see my raw reactions for a lot of them, but I'm gonna be truthful that I saw some, okay? And let me just say, there is some good stuff in there. So in this video, we're going to be going through the entire Jamaaliday Gift Stand. We're going to see every single item that's going to be coming out, and I'm going to be showing it all in this video here to you guys. The season of giving after all, so I have to remind you about the light pink headdress giveaway. All you gotta do is like the video, subscribe to the channel, notice on, drop a comment down below what you thought of the video after you finished it, and the extra entries can be found in the description below. Also, if you see that hype button, do me a favor and hit that. I wanna see what that does. Yeah, let's skedaddle on into the video now. Okay, here on a new account, well, it's actually not a new account, I've used the Dark Random videos before, but let's hop into it. By the time you guys are seeing this video, it might be like the 6th of December, so you guys have already seen all this stuff, the poinsettia stuff, or is it pronounced poinsettia? I remember some people making fun of how I pronounced it. I don't know, I've never seen a single soul mention a poinsettia outside of Animaljam. Maybe I'm uncultured for that, I don't know. But the butterfly earrings and the flower brooches are back, which I don't think were on last year's Jamaaliday Gift Stand, so sucks to suck, guys. I don't think these, maybe they were gaining a little bit of worth, but you know, I had hundreds of these. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm a hoarder, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Okay, so we're gonna see the rest of the items coming out in the next 26 days, and if you're wondering, wow, Kek, how are you gonna be able to do that? It's actually very simple, my friend. I'm just going to do this. Yeah, I got questions about this every year. You can just change the date and time on your computer, and okay. Animaljam have to spoil my plans, apparently. That's normal to happen, by the way. That just happens sometimes. Okay, this time I should be able to do it. And now here we can see the exclusive baseball cap, which was on last year's calendar as well, or gift stand. I'm probably gonna call it calendar like 50,000 times in this video because I'm super nostalgic and miss the old calendar system. But yeah, the exclusive baseball cap, a lot of people liked it last year. It's returning again this year. Pretty cool stuff. Not much else to say. Obviously based off the unreleased baseball cap, which is kind of very reminiscent to this colorway, just desaturated. Also an unreleased promo. A lot of these are just unreleased promos originally, by the way. Then we do on December 7th, we have the festive poinsettia. Oh, I actually like this. Okay, I actually like this. And the reason I like this is because it's a lot like the birth flowers. If you know what the birth flowers are, the little flowers they sell in the treetop gardens every month that they kind of change out. Now there is a poinsettia flower that they already sell there, but this one is like potted like the birth flower, so I like it a lot. It's actually a new den item as well, unlike all of these. These have been on the gift stand for the last few years. Actually, I think they were on the gift calendar as well, or in the stores, either or, I don't remember. That's our first new item though, and on the 8th we have spiked amulets, which is just the non-member one. I don't know why the member one isn't here. Maybe that's a bug, I don't know. There's usually the member colorway ones. Either way, spiked amulet is coming back. I know a lot of people like this item. Then here on the 9th of December, we have the spiral hedge, which actually does have a variant on it. That's purely because they messed up like 2 years ago when they originally released this on the gift stand. It's kind of funny that when this originally released on the calendar, it was glitched, and then they also managed to mess it up here. Look, either way, that does not matter. I'm sure I will have little info dumps like that throughout the calendar. We got the rugged winter hat. Okay, this is like the, I want to say zany winter hat. Is it that? It was a 2016 leap year item, which I don't think a lot of people remember because they reused that for the 2020 leap year party as well. This is new, at least technically. It's the first time they're making this non-member anyway, so you know what? I appreciate it. And there's new variants as well. Oh wait, okay, these variants are cute. They're very simple, but they're cute. I like it. Okay, this item's nice. I like the yellow variant. I think this one's pretty nice. And they have the inverted for the black and the white ones. Okay, not too bad. Then for the 11th here, I think it's back to den items. Yes, okay, the poinsettia chair. Already seen this. This has already been in the game before, so nothing too exciting there. A lot of poinsettia items. They must love it. The heart pendant is back. Oddly enough, the variants are not returning. Not too sure why they chose not to return the variants of some. I don't know if it's an error on their end or what, but maybe they want them to build some value, or they recognize some of them are kind of valuable. I don't imagine they're too crazy and worth, given that they were just in stores last year. Here on the 13th, we have the hedge, normal blocky hedge of the spiral hedge. Same thing, by the way, for the non-member variant on why it has two variants. They messed it up and had to fix it. That's the only reason there's a snowy version for the non-member one as well. Obviously the hedge has different colors as well as snowy variants. I think this is, along with the spiral hedge, one of the most variants of one single item in the game. And I'm not counting items that have like recolors and renames to them, stuff like that. Okay, the 14th here. Okay, they're going strong with the winter hats. This was also a leap year item event at some point, right? I don't actually know. You know what? Future me can edit whatever this item originally was in post, which is going to be a pain in the end for them. I mean, I appreciate it. You know, I'm not against recolors, by the way, and re-releases like this. It's just personally, to me, what I like most is when they make some of these items that were never non-member and only member exclusive. They give them non-member bases. So a lot of more non-member players have, you know, more customization options, and colors aren't too bad for this. I like the purple and cream one the most, personally. Day 15, back to a den item. Poinsettia Ottoman, one of the... I don't think a single person knows or uses this item, I'm not gonna lie. That actually does remind me that I was making a den with a bunch of these poinsettia items, just purely because I realized I have all of them. Maybe I'll show that in the background of a video if I end up finishing it. But Elegant Scarf, this was also in the 2023 one. It might have also been in 2024, I don't know. If I say it came out before, just know that it came out in a gift stand before, and this did. The variants are nice though, I do like them. And it is quite a popular item. A lot of people like the sparkly scarf items. So, but this is following a pattern of clothing item, den item, clothing item, den item, by the way. So just so you know, there's a giant snow globe again. I personally love this item. It's cute. However, did this item need 7 more variants to it? No, not really. You know, I was pretty happy with the variant it already had, but you know what? I'm not complaining, man. I'll take it. The person next to me is just buying everything here. All right, you do you, bro. All right, we got the 18th here. See, this is what I got spoiled to. I just realized the name. Fancy animal slippers. Okay, you couldn't even call them snow leopard slippers. Like, it seems like they're trying to make it like it's, you know, the premium one is the snow leopard slippers, and you know, the Temu brand is this one. I don't know. Personally, I'm not a fan of this variant. It looks really groggy. I don't know if that's the best word for it. This one I do like though. I like these variants. These ones are pretty cute. Ooh, they have all white variants on it. You know, I'm gonna have to rock those on my bunny. I mean, a lot of people like snow leopard slippers, right? It was an instant fan favorite when it dropped in the Animal Jam box all those years ago. So, you know, I'm not too surprised that they kind of been recoloring more and more of these, as well as like all the other promos. So I'm not against it, man. I'm not against it. Then the 19th, the table, hopefully the last poinsettia item. I don't know. I don't hate this series, by the way. It's just I'm so overseeing it in this stand. And then the rose head bow, this also came out already. I mean, yeah, another just unreleased promo item. Very simple recolors on this one, just changes the flower, kind of like the rose brooch. In that sense, I think they're actually like pretty one-to-one with the colors of the rose brooch. Then 21st here we got, okay, no more poinsettia items. Okay, personally I do not like the sofa. I think the sofa looks very clunky, in my opinion. Here on the 22nd though, we have, see, I saw this. Okay, this is actually a new item. I don't think it's ever been released before. I don't think it's ever come to stores before. These are hoop earrings. I've never seen these before. What I'm thinking is that it was an item they just had unused or hidden away in the files or whatever that they've never released, because I want to say maybe I've seen something similar to this. There was a lot of earrings made that were unreleased at one point for some reason. So all of you asking for new items, here you go, man. This is what you guys asked for, right? I mean, I'll take it, you know? I love when they finally release stuff that's been unreleased for years. So this is technically new, even if they made it like 8 years ago or something, assuming that it was, you know, made back then. Because I don't imagine they chose to make a brand new item for the first time in almost a decade and chose to make it earrings. I'm not gonna lie to you. And December 23rd, we have Wrapped Pile of Presents, which I'm actually like really liking this purely because it kind of looks like the Jamaaliday gift icon. I'm saying that like that just isn't just a normal present looking icon. Super cool. Ooh, they have like an all gold variant, and oh, okay, this one's gotta be for me. This one's literally gotta be for me. Okay, I do not want to hear anyone say that it isn't. Anything black, red, and white, that's just like automatically made for me. I don't care if Animal Jam kind of hates me. That they definitely made that for me. I don't care what you guys say. Okay, December 24th, it's Christmas Eve, guys. Merry Christmas. And yeah, I actually saw this one as well. This is the last light up ring that they didn't release last year when they were re-releasing all the original ones and then also releasing all the unreleased ones. They didn't release this one for some reason. I'm going to assume they made the original one that was like one of a kind or two of a kind in the game. I'm assuming they gave it a rare tag like they did with the old versions that had one or two in the game circulating. They also gave it variants though, similar to the other light up rings, actually 1-to-1 with the other rings. So pretty cool stuff, you know. It's an underwater item, so people are just not gonna like it and may even be confused after they buy it because people lack comprehension of the wave icon. I imagine some people will be like, where is my ring? I bought it. Where is it? It is kind of random, I'm not gonna lie, to throw in the underwater one, but you know what? I'm super glad that they did. Finally gives people a chance to get it. And then here on Christmas Day, they have Magnificent Jamaaliday Sleigh. I actually like this one as well. Oh, wait, that's kind of disappointing that the gifts don't change color as well alongside with the carriage or the sleigh. I like the item though. I think it's better than the other sleigh that they have in game. That looks kind of weird. I don't know the name of the item, so I don't know if we'll put it on screen or not, but if I do, that's the one I think is weird looking. Then the 26th, we have Friendship Antlers, which I think this was an item in a diamond shop bundle, I think. Kind of random to make a non-member version of it and give more variants too, but I'm all behind it. I'm not gonna lie to you. This one I did not see. I'm actually surprised about this one. The variants kind of simple. I like the white and black one the most, so I think that's good too. Yeah, I mean, I don't see too many people rock this item, but yeah, all right, I see you, Animal Jam. And the garland for Poinsettia. Thought I escaped Poinsettia. Nope, they just took a few day break. We're back to it. Okay. We'll just move on to the 28th here, and we have wrist bows. Okay, pretty basic. Recolors. This was already on the calendar or gift stand either last year or the year before. In fact, somebody that just walked by just was wearing one. I don't know if that picked up in the cropping though. Then on the 29th, for some reason, the wrist bow is still there. I think there might be some error there, but there is the chocolate throne, which I think might have been an unreleased item. I don't know. Okay, I did one Google search and nothing came up, so I'm just gonna assume it's a new item. Kind of reminds me of that chocolate fountain item that had like milk chocolate and dark chocolate variants to it. Very cute. Reminds me of that. Then here on the 30th of December, we have the custom woven hat, which we've already had as well. So yeah, I mean, I like this. This was also an unreleased promo, by the way, or it's something they had planned with it. It's called custom woven hat. I'm assuming it was something that was gonna have bigger plans for than just being shoved into the gift stand. I don't know why the wrist bow is still here. Animal Jam, you might watch this. I don't know if you'll get it this far into the video though. You might want to change the leaf store date on this because it's staying. Okay, it's staying for however long it wants to. And then the last day, December 31st, we have the North Pole sign, which kind of surprising actually. actually, because they usually do like a New Year's item on 31st of December. But alright, that's kind of anticlimactic, but that's the gift stand for 2025, people. A lot of surprises, you know, a brand new item, first of all, a lot of promo recolors, and a lot of items that were previously member only being turned into non-member and being available to all players, like those kind of winter hats and the antlers and stuff. So personally, I give this one about a 7 out of 10, okay? Because, you know, it's returning some of the fan favorites from the other calendars as well. Can't be too opposed to it, right? Yeah. All right, big thank you to the members, though, my beautiful squad mates. They help support this channel in me making these silly little videos. And if you also want to support, get some extra perks like exclusive videos and behind the scene footage and stuff like that, do make sure to hit the join button down below. And you can also see your name here at the end of the video. Very cool stuff. But yeah, that'll wrap it up here. I will have a lot of videos out this month. Well, maybe not a lot, but a lot of big videos anyway are on the way. So just keep your eyes peeled for that. And if you want to know what they are ahead of time, you can hit that join button, you know? They already know. But yeah, love you all. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas and stuff like that. The holidays are finally here.